Good evening, everyone. Let's see here. Make sure we're all good. Working. Yep. Everything seems to be working. Good evening. We're here to do some streaming tonight. We're a little late, so we'll have a short stream tonight. But in other news, other than just getting up to a little bit of a slow start here this evening, we got a new toy to play with to add to the stream. See if I can move a couple things here. We'll move this mini right here that we're gonna work on tonight. Let's bring her up. Bring her way up. Alright. Okay. So I went and bought the Army Painter wet palette. It's got a little seal here to keep it intact. So the wet palette is for, like, this one in particular is like on the go and at home. So if you're going to like the gaming store and you want to paint, yada yada yada, you can put some brushes here and some more brushes here. But the real thing that we need is this, and I've already prepped it for the stream here. So we're gonna paint with this. You've seen me use like the little dish before, and we're not going to use the dish thing anymore. We're going to use this thing from now on. So hopefully it works out well. Seems to be pretty cool. The wrinkles are apparently okay, but I don't particularly like them. So it is what it is, I guess. From what I read online, the wrinkles in the paper are okay, but I'm still not a fan. Let's see here. Let's see if I can get this out a little more. Now the wrinkles look like to be permanently in the paper, so oh well. Nope, I don't want to pull the paper too much in it. Rip. I'm gonna start the whole process all over again. So that's it right there. Can we stack these and them stack fine? Yeah, look at that. They stack pretty good. That's good. That's a good touch. We want them to stack so we can use that. Alright, so that's where our paints will be in that today. I'll tell you what, we'll switch sides a little bit because you guys, I think, like looking at the paints when they're in the dish. From what I've heard. See if we can rearrange a tad. There we go. Look at that. Now, I'm not left-handed, so I may switch everything in the future. That actually may be a good idea to flip-flop everything. Yeah, we'll do that tomorrow. So tomorrow off stream I'll flip-flop everything and see how that goes. Because it's gonna have to like reach over here to do it, and that's not gonna work. Tomorrow's problem. So I got my water cup, which you can't really see. That's okay. And I know you can't see that many, so let's get back to our mini here. And we'll tidy up. Okay. So our mini here, our little mimic. He's pretty close, actually. He's pretty close to just being done. Like, he's even got a little stand on him. There's not too much left to do for this this mimic, to be honest. We painted the eyes. I thought I needed another coat, but not really. The ground's got some texture on it. The wood's got some texture on it. Do we even need to? Okay. So there's some spots I missed. I think I'd like to give him some texture on his metal. The metal comes a little too perfect. And that's not really what we want. So we'll paint that. Anything else that needs painted? I mean, and the metal needs touched up, I think, underneath there. And that's about it. I don't see anything else for him. So, this little fin here needs to be a color. I think it needs to be metal. Like a metal color as well, because it's like a bolt coming out. So, I don't think anything other than that. Alright, let's test this thing out. So, we can use one of our Reaper brushes. So this is a Reaper Zero 8505. That's what model this is. 8505. Get in the water here. Get it wet. Get it prepped. And then we're going to use... What am I going to use? The silver. So I think I've been using the plate metal. Oh! I'm glad I caught that. We don't use the good brushes for the shiny shit. We only use brushes we're willing to let go. And the reason for that is like the silica in the brush, not the brush, but in the paint, is really bad for your brushes. And it gets stuck in there. So we'll use this Zooting, oh, got it. Zooting Artist Brush 00. It doesn't have a model or anything like that on it. That's all we got right there. So over the mic. Alright, so we'll use that brush and we'll do the plate metal. That's what I think I've been using. Here it is off to the side, so that's probably the case. So we'll shake, shake, shake. Shake, shake, shake. Look at that, just a dab. Dab on them. Okay. So this will be okay. I could just pick them maybe up or something, you know. Alright, so this guy needs to be silver. This little tentacle he's got going on here. Alright, let's see here. Anything else I missed? I thought I needed to touch up one of these arms here. So that's silver. The other place broke off. I wonder if I should just touch it up with like a dot. Let's do that. So like we know that was like a metal piece at one point in time. There it is. That's where I needed to touch up right there. There we go. Look at that. Would you look at that? Sometimes you just gotta look at it. Katie loves the sound of the brushes being cleaned. For some reason, she loves it. I don't know what it is, but it's a different, I guess it sounds different to the headsets, or even like in person. Maybe the mic just picks it up differently. Hey, got a retweet from Ash Sweetie, so appreciate that. She's a variety Twitch streamer, apparently. So, thanks Ash, if you pop in here, appreciate it. Let's see what else we got going on here. What else we got going on tonight? A couple of my followers like to be texted personally when I jump on. So let's see if I can get that going on right now. Let's see here. That should be good. Okay. So we know that one's wood, and we just need to tidy up a little something here and there. Let's see here. What did you guys like? You guys really like that magnifying glass. Oh yeah, that does make it a lot better. That does make it a lot better for you. let's make sure that it's in the... There we go. Look at that. Jesus. Nice paint on the screen. It's definitely harder for me to see it, though. I'll give you that. I can see that for sure. That's okay. This one's almost done. I don't need to see too much. Okay, so we need to give, like, that metal some texture. And I don't know what texture to give it. So, I think I have a rust, though. Let's see if we can find the rust. So there's a weapons bronze. We're not really looking for that. Mars red. Dry rust effect. Get out of here. So dry rust. So let's actually do the dry rust. I think that one's gonna have the median and the paint separated really bad. So I need somewhere other than my wet palette to put that. Give me 1 second. I have like a paper towel thing. Hey, Tuesday, welcome back. We're gonna put some rust on our little mimic here, whose name is Jamie. You missed that. That's Jamie, and the reason being is because he looks like a little, maybe a whiskey barrel, and so Jameson, which led to Jamie. That's where we're at, and he is hashtag not cute. You're on both. He is small. Yeah, you're actually looking under the magnifying glass too. So if I take the magnifying glass away, it gets a little bit smaller. So we got a new toy. This is our wet palette. So what I can do is I can close it up with the paint in here, and it should stay good for a week or so. He's cute? I don't think so. I don't think he's that cute. I mean, he's not really friendly looking there. We're gonna try to add some rust onto the metal, though. We'll see how it goes. I got this dish right here, just as like a little paint thing, because the median and the paint is gonna be separated here. Sorry, I was looking for that kitsune. Making sure she's doing good. I think I caught her in the act or something. What are you doing? Hey girl, what are you doing? Just smelling the couch. I don't trust it. Okay. You can't see that paint get squirted all over the place in this time. Okay. Yeah, look at that. That's bad. Alright, so. Yep. The lower the music volume. Got it. Got you right here. Look at that. How's that? No problem. I can never tell. So sometimes I go back and listen to it, but I'm like usually listening to it on my phone, and my phone's like it's not loud enough. Like I can barely hear it, but I can hear me cloud. So I'm like, oh, I need to turn it up. And then other times, I don't know. It's like a constant game I have to play. Oh my god. This is so runny. I don't know if this effect is supposed to be that funny. She's alive, so expensive, I guess. That's probably how it's going. It's going expensive. That's probably what it's, I don't want to put the effect on this wet palette, to be honest. I'm kind of concerned about that, actually. I'm afraid this would it would sink in the wet palette, and I don't want that. TBH. She did not. Yeah, she asked me what we should do, and to be honest, I don't know. I mean, I don't know if it's good to take away the chick away from its mom or not, or you know, leave it out there with them. So, kind of a rock and a hard place, if you ask me. I can't imagine it would do any better inside in a brooder than it would be under its mom's wings. You know? I mean, it might do better. I honestly don't know. Let's get a brush that's more accommodating to what we're trying to do. Just dry that off right there on the shoulder. No big deal. So I thought about this too. We're gonna flip everything on my side. So you'll probably see more of a on this top screen. This screen will be more this way tomorrow. I think that's gonna work better. We'll see. I don't know what brush I need now. Yeah. Because, well, I have my palette over here, but I'm right-handed, so it's on my left side, so I'm having to, like, reach across to dip in the paint. Do my exercise, my Pilates in. My painting Pilates. Oh, painting Pilates. That's a stream. Oh, Tiny Cat's so cute. She's so fat. If you ever don't want Tiny Cat, you just let me know. We can add a 5th cat. Boy, that's a lot of cats. But it must be done. For the Tiny Cat. Not much. My video game store opened up a new little store. Not video game store, but my board game store, and place where I get all my minis and stuff. They opened up a new location. Closed their old location, reload it to a new one. And that's what they call it, the store, as a reload. And it is huge. They went from like 2,700 square foot to 1,500. No, sorry, 15,000 square foot. Yeah, it's supposed to be a rust color. I don't know if it's going to be a rust color or not. It's going to be... I don't know. I'm trying to go light, because, you know, once you go on thick with it, it's much harder to go back. But I'm not really digging this right now either. I don't, like, it's not going on thick enough, but it's really runny. And I don't know if it just needs shaken up better, or because it's not a regular paint, it's an effect paint. And I don't know if this particular effect is just really runny, or if it's not mixed well. So, I don't know. It's actually turning out okay. Now that I'm looking at it up close. It's okay. What we're doing is we're dry brushing it on there. Because the metal looked like too perfect. I missed a spot though. I hate that. I hate when you're like, you're done painting and you're like, oh, I'm just going to do a little effect. Yeah, it doesn't really look like rust to me either. Can you tell any different if I turn the light out? Let's turn the light out. Does it look like, I don't know, it's supposed to, come on, autofocus. Do I need to turn the autofocus on? Is that what I should do? What's it look like? Just dirty metal? I don't know. It's probably just dirty metal. Well, it says dry rust. So I know when you were watching, like, I guess like the last time we were watching, because it's been a little while, I think, we were having a ton of issues. And I got a new computer, and I was still having a little bit of issues there, here and there, with the stream. But I think we finally got it all sorted out. So we haven't had any issues in a long time. Facebook says I'm playing a game for whatever reason, even though I keep turning that off. But other than that, I just kind of gave up on that and said, F it, I'm done. Like, let it just say I'm playing a game. Whoa. Oh, I gotta get in there. That is tight. That is tight like a tiger. Can't believe she got into those almonds. She pooped them out, so there's that. He's got a base on him, but the base is actually kind of small. I don't know if I was supposed to go with a bigger base or not. It doesn't it doesn't really look like it from the picture. I mean, I guess maybe a little bit. Like, did I put the wrong base on him? That's what I had sitting here. It's like a normal size base. I'm not sure. It didn't work out well. At least I didn't have to base him, I guess. That's the upside. I don't know, pretty good for like a little monster. I mean, this is like, that's all he's got to be, is a little monster to fight. You know, it's not anything major. Pretty cute. That's pretty much all there is to this guy. Good enough. So I have his counterpart. I don't have his counterpart right here, but if you give me like 30 seconds, we'll have a box. Yeah, it's good for like a little monster. That's just gonna die and be thrown back into the box, or on a shelf, hopefully. Hold on one sec. Okay, so I know we went through quite a few monsters and stuff. I think we looked at everything I had when D-Hawk was in here with you last. So we don't got to do that. So maybe I can just pick something easy here. Easy. What difference does it make, right? All we do is paint. Paint. Oh, there's a little mirror. I'm curious on how to do the actual mirror. I don't know. I haven't heard from him. I actually haven't seen him since you guys were in here together. I don't think. What's that been? 3 weeks or so? 4 weeks maybe? Well, I guess it's been a month. Time flies, man. Oh, I don't know how this thing is supposed to look. Okay, so that's definitely a wood back. Yeah, we scared him off. We did it together. That's a wood top. The poles could be wood. Looks like maybe the poles are wood. Do you need to focus? That like light is like so oversaturating the image. I want a new camera for this. I know the one I want. I don't know how good the image quality is going to be, but I know the one I think I want. Hey, little miss, what are you doing? Being bad? Probably. I do have a little barkeep though. He's got like a little pot belly. He looks like a little Buddha. Well, if you look right here, there's kind of like the wood grain, and that's what I was saying. It's at the top. As far as the bottom goes, not really sure. This thing's actually more intricate than I wish it was. Let's make the back first. Oak brown. We'll see how good this white palette does. It's Friday when we pick it up. So I don't know if Katie told you or not. No, it doesn't flip, unfortunately. It's just plastic. But I'm killing the video game stream, so no more video games on here. It's going to be just painting from now on. A couple different reasons, really. There's one of the reasons is that there's just so many video game streamers out there. It's just kind of like an oversaturated market, and you have to go above and beyond to get noticed in that world. And not that I want to be famous or anything like that, but I mean, the point of the stream is to become, noticed, I should say. I don't know about not famous, but have some kind of viewership or following. And I don't think I'm going to obtain that with just streaming video games or the variety, the way the algorithms work. So with streaming on painting, I can focus on one task and kind of get a little better at that. And Katie misses watching video games with me, playing video games together versus just on the stream where she feels like it's work. And it kind of is work, to be honest. And then we also I have to move everything. So I only have one station for streaming. So I have to move all my equipment back and forth, 3 times a week, because I do at least twice. So I have to do one for the streaming on the couch for the video games, and I have to move it again for the streaming on the paints, and then I have to move it back again. So there's a lot of that. Too much work, I guess, when there's so much other stuff going on. With the business, with regular work. Last time I knew, she was doing dishes and making tea. The good tea, not that English breakfast crap. That sweet tea. Just a couple weeks. I gotta get the projects Katie wants finished before you guys get here. She kind of wanted me to have the run done before you guys get here, but I don't know that that's gonna happen. We'll see. We'll see if it happens or not. I have certainly started it, but there's just so many other projects to do. Katie's very excited too. She's excited to take you to see the alpacas. She's not been there since we moved in. Yeah. I don't know. I think they're just rebellious. Little angsty teens. I don't know if it's a space issue. I mean, it will triple Yeah, it'll triple their space once I get the run extension done. But it's still like the same round. You know, it's not like it's going to be on like a different terrain or anything like that. It's still like dirt that I'm going to put rocks down on. So I don't know if it'll make a huge difference. I think these chickens just don't like being cooped up. Get it? That'd be a show. I'm hoping we get baby bunnies in the next day or two. I'm kind of concerned she had the rabbits already and like either buried them or ate them. But I'm not 100% sure. I mean, hopefully there'll be baby bunnies by the time you come up here. I think she's pregnant. It's 2 female rabbits stuck in there with a male rabbit. I mean, they reproduce pretty quickly. Their reproduction like explodes even with inbred mating. I need like another boy though to like dilute it. We don't want a bunch of inbreds. I don't know what that does to the rabbit gene pool. I can't fathom it being good for it. Yeah, even with Katie, I mean, it was definitely not a task she could do on her own. I mean, she needs help too. So I mean, she knows they're her chickens for sure. So she handles most of it, but she does need help from time to time. She's not feeling good or whatever. Running late. Carry the water. This is the mule stuff, basically. Anything that makes me a mule. A pack mule. That's still wet. Let's go back to that corner. It's slowly turning into a farm. Did she tell you about our potatoes that got knocked over by a stick? Or a limb? It was unfortunate. She thinks they're okay. I'm a little concerned. Yeah, we had some rain, I think about a week ago, last Tuesday or so. And during that little storm we had, it knocked over a branch or like a small limb from an above tree, and it landed and broke a lot of the stems for the potatoes. Uh-oh. Sounds like Katie's coming down with my sweet tea. Hello, dear.
Hello, darling.
Say hello to your mother.
Hello, Mother. Your D20 ice.
She says, hey, Kate. She asked where you were at earlier.
Oh, just doing dishes.
Doing dishes.
Learning about homesteads.
learning about homestead, trying to quit her job.
So that Tyler can get me a milk cow.
Nope. You can just take her. She wants to go.
No.
She doesn't love me anymore.
No, Finley's trying to get to her, and she's trying to get to Finley. That's what it is. Get sooner. Okay, goodbye.
And my little dog left me. They let me buy a D&D book a day before it came out. Comes out. Get here. The color on her. What color? Oh, collar. Is that what you mean, collar? You got stuck down here, Kitsune. We got a collar for the cat, too. Look at that wood. That wood's gonna be a chore. It's just a prop. Like if you were designing a bedroom that you were breaking into, or a castle. I mean, I guess only like a bedroom would have a mirror similar to this in medieval times. But yeah. Oh, I got silver right there. I got shining silver. Hey, don't be scratching at the door. You lost your little doggy mind. I don't know what would go good, like a piece of foil. You like glue down a piece of foil. That'd work pretty good, I guess. I might have to do that. I might have to try and glue down a piece of like aluminum foil to give it that metal or that reflective look. Because I don't have another color to do it. This is just gonna look like silver. Yeah, it's just decoration for when you're setting the scene up for the miniatures. If you remember our wedding video, how we were like sitting around the minis, it's kind of like that. Yeah, I think this is the right color. I don't know. I'm not totally convinced. I may try to like cut a piece of aluminum foil to size and then like rough place it there and see how that goes later on. Maybe on Friday. We still need to go to Joann's to get Puff's material. So I was supposed to go and then I got sick and then I haven't been back to go, or haven't made the time to go since then. Being sick for a week and a half, we gotta play catch up. We gotta play catch up on everything. And that alone is hard enough, especially when you have a farm. I'm not going to Target. I hate Target. I hate that place. It's the worst. I almost refuse to go there with Katie. And it's not like because she's like spent so much time there or anything like that. It's just because it's so disheveled. It's always such a mess in there. It looks like a 3-year-old just ran in there and like knocked everything around and moved shit around. And then they were like, okay, go shop. And the employees are less than helpful. I mean, they're probably not as bad as, like, I don't know, Walmart employees. I don't shop at Walmart either. So, man, I sound pretentious about my department stores. But I don't care. I'm not shopping there. It's the worst. Oh, see, I love Best Buy. But actually, during the pandemic, every store kind of sucks. Because they're not upkeeping with the actual stores themselves. They're just doing all the online shopping, and nobody's stocking or cleaning or, you know, merchandising the shelves, making sure that the displays work. Like, everything is just kind of all over the place with all the stores. So, yeah, well, that's because Sam's is Walmart. Or is that Costco? No, it's Sam's. Yeah, Sam's. Yeah, I don't like those stores. You just don't like big stores. You don't like big box stores. Even though, like, Best Buy is like half the size of Target. And Target's like half the size of Costco. Second little, what do you call them? Tchotchke stores? Something like that? That's what Katie calls them. I've never heard that word in my life. Until I met Katie. Yeah, it's looking okay, I guess. I actually don't like this song. I don't think it feels very lo-fi. Oh. That sounds like just like Joann's little art supply store. What is this material? It seems like wood. Maybe the setting is different. Maybe this material right here around the edges is different. But the rest of it's wood. For sure. Hey, what are you doing? A little miss being bad. I had actually never been into Joann's until the past like year. Little art store. Yeah, I think most of it is wood. Just thin right there. It's going along, I guess. Doesn't look so bad. I think you get the idea that it is a mirror when you're looking at it. It would look cooler if it actually did reflect. That would be cool. Let's see here. Well, that's not helpful. What's it a tutorial for? Oh, did you translate them with like Google Translate, or did you have somebody do it? Until you start putting it together and the words mismatched. No, Google Translate's pretty good for the most part. When I was doing my German stuff, it gets it wrong, but it gets it right at the same time. You're kind of just like, close enough. Did you have to type them in, or you were able to like copy and paste them? I don't know how you type in Russian words, but I'd imagine you'd be able to copy and paste it. Could put your keyboard in Russian. That you'd never be able to figure out how to get it out. Oh, okay, yeah. It's not too bad. I've been wanting to paint this mirror for a while now. I've had it for like a year. I actually stopped buying unpainted minis for a while now. Just because I have so many bags of them. It's actually kind of daunting having this many, because I feel like I'm never going to get through them. What color should the setting be for the mirror? Like there's something holding in place. You can see how it's like a step down there. Well, the YouTube should be, oh, but it's speech, so it's like not picking up the right words. Yeah. Say that YouTube one's Google as well, but it's because it's speech and mixes them up. You think like a gold setting maybe to like really offset it? I don't know. It's an ornate mirror. Guess it could be. I don't have a darker brown actually. I could go lighter, or mix black with it. But I don't have a wood color that is darker. Yeah. Oh, Oh, okay. Try the gold. I finished another book. Finished one book this month. I'm slacking. I don't think I finished one at all April. It was a tough month for reading. The Only Good Indians. It was fucking awful. I thought it was gonna be like cool to read an Indian book. It wasn't. Feather, not dot. It was a the Only Good Indians is what it's called. It's just, you know, it may be like an unfair bias on my part because I've read 20 books in a row by the same author. No, like Feather, not dot. My people. Never heard that expression before? And the PC term is Indians, by the way. Not Native Americans. No, that's not true. That is not the right term for us. No. Because the reason being is because Native American doesn't specify. Well, the National Association of Indians, American Indians. When you go to tribal meetings or go before Congress, it's always Native American, or I'm sorry, not Native Americans, American Indians. It's never Native Americans, because Native American includes Central America and South America, and it doesn't specify American Indians. And so for any political reason, it has to be American Indians, because otherwise it applies to like Mexico or Brazil or Venezuela. Like all of those are included in Native American. And so it's American Indian. Yeah, American Indian. Some of the younger kids prefer one or the other, but the official use is American Indian. Then you can get down to Crow or Blackfoot or Cherokee or Navajo. That's tribal. Asian, not Oriental. I don't think I've ever heard somebody being Asian referred to as Oriental. Like, not in the real world, anyways. I don't think I've ever heard anybody say that. A puppy? Maybe. Oriental. That person's Oriental. From the Orient. Okay. That must be like a thing from like a remnant from World War II Orient. Yeah, the Mimer is 80 something, right? 80, 82, 83? 82 or 83, I think. '86. Well, I was off. Oof, 86. The Mimer's 86 years young, huh? Oh, I can push it. I can push it a little bit to get in there. Usually the minis don't give you much flexibility when it comes to like getting in those tight spaces. Oh, it's straight up and down now. Look at that. Pin it in place. I'm on 30. Katie's not even 30 yet. So she's dreading it. Gotta put some more paint on there. Yep. Your little baby's growing up. She's a big kid now from Parker Brothers. This one's more lo-fi. You like my makeshift little target here so you guys can see the the paint? I had to put this here so I could keep myself inside the camera because I was pulling it away. I mean, it was a little weird, but no. I think the weirdest part is like just it's more like news stuff that throws me off the most because they're like, oh, 31-year-old man, yeah, and I'm like, oh man, that's my age, but like because you hear about stuff in this age group more than like I think other age groups. So I was looking at the crime, and it's like crime stuff, 31-year-old doing something or killed or whatever. And I was looking at crime stuffs for like stats for males, and oh yeah, you're in trouble. how shiny it is. Those are wood. Got the hiccups. No, you're fine. Don't worry. I'm used to like people coming and going in this stream here. I'm just painting these columns now. I was looking at crime statistics and age groups in which those statistics, like those crimes, are committed, and like there's this like peak of like between like 18 and like 30. It's just like it just really like hits a high point, and like by the time you hit 35, it like drops. So like it's like a steady decline after 30, and then I think it's like 35 takes a dip, and like 40 it just like plummets. Like people basically like as a whole, as a age group, stop committing crimes, violent crimes. Obviously it's not true for like individuals, but as a general age group, like per 100,000, it's like drastically different than, you know, the 18-year-olds. So I'm almost out of the age group in which, you know, you commit violent crimes. But it's interesting because you know, I'm seeing more people, I guess, or I'm noticing it more like in my age range, and it's like usually like mental breakdown stuff, things like that. Pretty much, yeah. I'm just not gonna go on like a violent rampage of, you know, like running my car down the street or something like that, you know, taking out pedestrians, those kind of things. Unless you're in Florida, then your age range really doesn't matter because the people are crazy down there. Florida man wrestles alligator. Okay. "87-year-old man found with 37 flamingos in his bedroom." Okay. That's the kind of headlines you guys have. Oh, nice dinner. That's the kind of headlines you guys have. I don't know if it's a real headline. There's probably one close to it. But that's the kind of stuff that comes out of Florida. You guys have had zombies and everything. Look up the zombie guy. Florida man. Police shot that mug like 18 times before he died. Alright, take care. I'm sure I'll talk to you later. We'll be back on here Friday painting. TTYL, dude. It's really ornate stuff right there. The question is, how do I get that painted? Like I'm jamming way harder than this song is hitting. The thing with that is I'm worried the aluminum foil is gonna like wrinkle or have the bubbles from the glue. I don't know how flat I can get it. I mean, does it have to be perfect? No, but it could look decent. Shiitake mushrooms. Just a hard shit on the shiitake. Shiitake mushrooms. Alright. It's 10 o'clock. I know it's a short stream tonight, but we really should be wrapping it up soon. I have a very early day tomorrow. Very, very early. Fun meeting stuff. But Friday, maybe we can do a fun mini Friday, not something like a mirror. Tell you what, I am going to base coat the dragon, and we will take it from there. We'll stream the dragon. The Hydra. We'll do the Hydra Friday. That'll be a good stream. We'll see if we can start early so we don't get tuckered out too early for the Hydra, because that is going to be extensive. Going to be an extensive paint for sure. Not that it's going to be hard, I don't think. Maybe some places. But for the most part, it's not. Time consuming, yes. Alright guys, there's our little mirror. It's coming along. It needs some work, but it'll get there. A couple hours. I don't know if we'll continue that one on Friday, because we're going to do the Hydra. We'll see. Nobody wants to watch the mirror. The mirror's like a little filler one, you know, since we finished our other one tonight. So we'll stick that over there. That's our finish guy tonight. We're going to pick it up on Friday at 8 p.m. at the latest. Stream our beloved Hydra paint. So we'll base that this week and let it dry. We'll stream our Hydra. That'll be cool. And then, see how it long as it goes. But it's 8 o'clock Friday. You can follow us on Twitch, Facebook, YouTube at The Murphy's Play. And look forward to seeing you. Jump us on the Discord. Join the Discord. There's a link in Twitch, and there's a URL on Facebook that you can copy and paste into your Discord. Until then, take care.